pretty well. Just waiting for the okay from Trevor.
All good to go?
Okay, cool. So we're going to go over community suggestions for May and June. Hopefully that we're going to go over that just so that every 2 weeks is when I want to have the staff meetings. They won't be so stupid long because we'll be keeping up to date on suggestions, and they might not even have a section of time where we'll actually go over suggestions because there might not be any. And then we'll just try to keep you guys updated because it is important for senior staff to be telling you guys what's going on so that you guys are able to understand kind of any changes that are happening. So first off, we'll go over community suggestions, and we'll start on I guess it is the 4th of May. The mega stones, those have already been addressed. I think you get an intriguing stone every time you kill a mega that you already have a mega stone for.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Articuno feather. So Kirby had add another item similar to the Articuno feather that is cheaper but only allows flight and claims possibly. Would be nice for players without /fly to build. Any comments on that? No. There was more downvotes, but I figured that was just going to be a no.
You're getting angry tonight? No.
The worst idea ever to give free-to-play players
Yeah,
fly.
Fly is such a perk that people donate for and really want, and they pay a lot of money for that perk. And that's
I agree. Articuno feathers are already really cheap.
Yeah, I think it's fine what we already give,
Perfect.
And that's the thing. This is gonna be the first staff meeting that I'm actually putting people down. But no, I feel like we already give enough. Once we give so much, people just keep wanting and wanting more. But yeah, I think we go enough.
Yeah, so a lot of these might be no's. It's just important to know why they are no's so that we can explain to people, hey, this is why this is not happening. So the next one is custom textures for the gym leaders for their ace Pokemon. I don't know if you guys already had plans for this. Is this something we can get Sleepy to do? If this is something that's not already being done?
You mean custom textures for them to use, or for them to give out as a reward for beating our gym?
If you're talking about in their teams, last time we tried doing it doesn't work.
I don't think it works well with AGP, which is the issue with the plugin.
Okay.
Something I would actually like to do, to be honest, but I don't think it works with the plugin.
There's another argument about it would give every gym leader texture. That'll be a little bit too exclusive to the gym leader. What if a gym leader swap times?
Yeah.
Then we have to make another texture. It's just a hassle.
Okay. You are roboting so hard right now. I don't know if anybody else was hearing that, but
yeah. Cutting out.
Alright, anyway, so moving on. Buff vote rewards, no. Custom texture making competition. That could be that could be fun. That could be a possible event.
We've done that before. I like that. That's a big plus one for me.
I think that would be a really fun Discord event because we only have the Discord Pictures event, and that's all we've got for just a Discord exclusive event. Yeah, and maybe even when we can take those custom textures and then make them into, say, a booster texture or a kit texture, that can always be something additional down the line, but I think it's a good idea.
I like that.
Okay, let's see. Could you please allow the use of /LS, list shinies, and then list ultra beasts? I'm not sure exactly what that means.
This was /LL.
That's legendary. Yeah, that's last legendary.
A lot of people upvoted it, so.
Thing is a lot that's going to be updated. Compared to legendaries, it's not useful.
Yeah. Okay. Next suggestion is from Carrot Top. We've got add Max Stew, Water Boys wishing pieces, and golden bot caps into crates or something, but make them really rare so they're available, but they don't mess with the economy. They would all be really valuable, and just add some more spice because unless you're lucky, crates can be pretty boring. We are currently working on crates.
Isn't Water Dude's wishing pieces already in crates?
Jammed those out. It's just a matter of them being in.
Water Dude's wishing pieces are already in crates.
Hold on, guys. One at a time, please, so that we can hear everybody. Go ahead, Val.
Oh, the one things are already in crates. The Water Dude's wishing pieces, it's in event crates, and they're epic drop.
Okay, perfect.
But the other stuff we can add, because I like to add more rewards in the crates.
Yeah, I would like remove stuff like there's shards and you don't get any shards from it. I've gotten like 5 shards from my event crates as of late, and I've just like wasted a key.
Yeah, crates need redone.
Okay. Next suggestion was add fossils to /warp mine, but make it rare to somewhat balance it out. So it would be adding like fossil blocks to /warp mine.
Is there a point?
Not really. I mean, it spawns so often in the ocean. You just got to go out into the ocean and go mine for them.
How about there be an ocean mine with fossil blocks in it?
But it just makes it so easy now.
That would be even easier than they already are.
Yeah, it just stops, like, I hate the idea of stopping, like, features of playing the game. Like, you know, like, one of the features is going out in the Pixelmon and finding the fossil. I don't like the idea of stopping them. But that's just me, I don't really play, so it's, you know, it's your guys' opinions too.
It gives the player more to do. You can get, like, finished with everything pretty quickly. So I think it is a good idea to keep it to where you have to actually do stuff.
Yeah. Okay. This next suggestion is from Sloth. It's a mint shop for competitive use. It would be 30 to 60k per mint, depending on how useful it is. There is a lot of upvotes for this one. I think it's 83 to 16.
I think they need to be more expensive, though. Now that I think about it, if that were the case, I'm talking like maybe 75 to 100k, depending on use.
How do you get mints currently?
Foraging is the only way.
Either
that's really painful.
And drops from crates.
Okay.
And you can keep it as a
Let him finish. Hold on. Let him finish.
It's like an eco dump, which is kind of good in a way.
Sloth, I think you had more to add to that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could even be like some type of gambling thing. I think gambling would be funny.
Well, pretty much what Trav said, and yeah, I think that's doable.
I think
put that like mint crate in, Doki, like a mint crate with.
Yeah.
My only argument against it is we have Poke Builder. How much of a difference would it make if we had Poke Builder in the game already? Because people are going to gem natures
Jordan?
All the time, I would say.
But
yeah,
but
it's
don't yet for the tokens.
You gotta think it's. Go ahead.
My bad. The thing is everyone's using their gems for usually increasing IVs. No one's really using them for natures, so I'm not entirely against the idea of it. It's just if we do implement this in, probably lower how much it is to change natures on Pokebuilder.
I had this in mind specifically for legendaries because to change the nature of a legendary, I believe, is either 900 gems or 1100 gems.
It's 1,000.
Yeah, it's still pretty expensive, though.
That's for a nature change, out of all things.
For non-legend, it's 500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is kind of expensive for the rate that we give out gems.
Yeah.
Which seems like a lot, but amounts to a few hundred a day, maybe. And I was just thinking for competitive use wise that could be a good idea because it helps speed up the process a little bit.
Yeah. So are we
a competitive server, right?
I think so. I mean, we
We have
have
competitive
gym teams.
aspects, yeah.
We've got competitive aspects.
Wait, are we a competitive server? We're really new player, like beginner friendly.
Yeah, we got
Which would
beginner
make it
friendly, we
more
just have comp
casual.
aspects.
Yeah, I'd say it's more of like a learning competitive.
So I guess what I'm kind of gathering from this is definitely something that we can kind of dive more into. I think it is a good idea. It just needs to be properly executed.
Yeah.
So I will write a note here that we should revisit that, and we can either just talk about that in VC and how we would do that, or whatnot. Moving forward from Honey Bunny, or whatever, it's Honey Bunny. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that correctly. They suggested that a shop that sells dyes and ink sacks and perhaps some other small crafting items that can be tedious to collect in bulk, as well as string and leather. So a shop that sells that kind of thing.
Yeah, we can do that. I don't mind that personally.
W.
Anybody else have any input for that as well?
I think it's a good ad.
You can turn the drop shop into a selling and buying shop too, because it sells all those. You can sell all those things, but you just can't buy them. So you can just enable the selling or the buying. I mean,
absolutely. I think that would also kind of spice up that drop shop as well, because I don't use it. And quite frankly, if I needed anything, like I have to go farm by killing Pokemon, you can just go to that shop. Again, something that would need to be more thought out and executed, but definitely something that we can start working on.
Yeah, I like it. I'm fine with that.
Let's see here. From Hyper, a new rank perk to replace the set homes perk each rank had. I mean, everybody can set home and has the ability to do so, correct? And it's unlimited?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't unlimited before, is what he means. So what he means is before, one of the perks from ranking up was more set homes, and I think he means add a new perk in because now everyone gets set homes for free, which we don't need to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any point.
No, he's just wanting more fucking shit because we give more free stuff out. I like Hyper, he's just a bit much sometimes.
This one was from Raven, gender pronoun and age roles. You can already set your gender on the server, and age roles, I mean, we're a kid-friendly server. Everybody can be there.
I don't want to do age rules because that creates stuff I wouldn't go into. But
yeah,
it's low-key creepy.
It really is.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. You're right.
Just don't do it. You're gonna save yourself so much fucking trouble.
Don't do it now. Big nope.
Alrighty, and then from Carrot Top, we could have a Gardic phone or other such game events just for fun, maybe with Adventure Crate keys as a reward for participating. I don't know, I think it could be Bants.
No, may I repeat something a very smart person once said that was manager on the server before me, or managing the server. If you do something that is not on the server, you're drawing away players from the server, and that's not good.
It's very true. Who was that? He said Alicious, right? Was it?
No, that was Mage FX.
Oh, yeah, Mage. Okay, yeah, there's a point. Like, Garlic Phone is fun. Maybe we could do it like a rare event, maybe once a month kind of thing, not regularly.
You need to do it unofficially. You can be like, you ever play Gardic Phone, join if you want, but if you sell it as a server event, players are gonna continue being like, yo, can we do this as a server event? Can we do this? Can we do this? And then you don't have a reason why you can't do other games as server events as well. And then you're just drawing away players from the server.
Yeah,
more
so
and
people
more.
won't be online because they'll be playing stuff and we need the players online.
See, if you want to be able to play, okay, Gardic Phone maybe not, but other games that could be played in-game, you can just ask me to make a plugin to play it. That's not hard.
Yeah, I'd be more open to doing something like that.
I'm already working on making a Wordle in-game, like an actual one with UI. I'm working on making a memory. I'm working on something else I'm not gonna say now because I don't know if I can make it. But that shit is possible, but everything else, don't do it. It's
I
just
think
not gonna be a good idea.
instead of doing out of server events, we need to do in-server, in-game events more and spice it up. Like maybe get some new plugins that can do more events. Like fucking you can get plugins for everything like paint battle or not paint battle, build a battle. You can get ones for paintball, dodgeball. Just more mini game events in the server that keeps people active and doing events in the server rather than taking it outside to like external websites.
Yeah,
I agree. I just think there should be more variety in events as well.
Yeah, 100%.
We usually host like the same 3.
Yeah.
And those events don't necessarily need to be Pokemon oriented either. Like you could put somebody into a PvP world and you could literally give everybody unlimited arrows and bows and do a free for all. People will love that. So, I mean, if you guys think of in-game events that don't have anything to do with Pixelmon, throw that our way.
Can I say something before you start? Everything that involves the player dying is the worst idea you can have. That's gonna fuck up the whole server.
No, well, the player doesn't actually have to die.
Well,
because they can die anywhere. They can just be TP'd out when they
No,
die.
that's the thing. You just need to be cautious, because how Forged... there's internal shit you don't need to know, but dying is bad.
Oh, no, but because we can't actually down our server. So
you
instead
will
of dying, it'll be just TP to spawn.
Can it not be like the fire map where you just get /spawned at half a heart?
Yeah, that's the way it'll be.
Yeah, that's I guess that's kind of what I was thinking. Sorry for not.
Yeah, that's what
clarifying.
happens in hide and seek.
Mm-hmm.
You just get /spawned.
Yeah. Okay.
But more
sorry to go off track, but yes, if you have kind of those kind of events, a jousting.
Big jousting.
Look, if you come up with an event and you actually like type out kind of what the rules are going to be for the event, how it's going to work, how it needs to be implemented, great. Present us with a plan and we will fine tune it. We'll work with you to fine tune it if there's any issues, and then we'll see if we can implement it or something.
Yeah.
Okay, just moving on really quickly to Flounder. The ability to remove auras from Pokemon using Pokebuilder should probably be free.
Why would people want to remove auras?
They're the particles.
Yeah, but why would people want to remove them?
They're kind of annoying on like smaller Pokemon.
They are. The Lugia with the hearts that I have is really like ugly.
I loved it. I could make that Lugia I could make that Lugia big.
Yeah, but it would be like better if it was the cherry blossoms. I just think some of them are like quite unappealing.
Well, Gully, is this something we could add to the Pokebuilder where you added something where you could pay like $1 to make a Pokemon unshiny?
Yeah, I mean, I think what builder are we using again, Pilo? Is it still is it water somewhere or something, or?
I don't know actually.
It's all about the plugin what we're using, Toki, so we're gonna have to see if it's possible with the plugin. If it's possible, then yeah, we can do that shit.
You don't technically need a Pokebuilder. I can just port the vouchers plugin to 1.12 as well, and you can use that.
Just use the voucher to remove shit?
Yeah, I have. Have you checked that? Yeah, there's a voucher that unshinies, yeah.
Oh, no, but not unshinies, removes particles, is what they're saying.
No, the one I made, not the one Licious made.
I know, but I'm saying, is there a voucher that removes particles from Pokemon?
I can make that. That's not hard.
Yeah, that's what the players want.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's possible.
See a reason behind removing something that they paid money for, but yeah, we can.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, you get them from the legend crate. Every legend you get from there is particles.
And random Pokemon have auras as well.
Yeah.
And it's kind of annoying.
Okay, so I'll leave that to you and Killy to kind of figure out how that's going to work. The next one is from Cobalt Eagle. Give ranch upgrades back when you break a ranch block. Does anybody...
fuck my life. No.
No?
Yes, you can do it. No,
can you not suck touch them? I thought you could suck touch them.
That's not gonna change anything, I don't think. Because it's not like if you break the block, it's not gonna write down NBT. It's just gonna give you the block back.
Yeah.
I could. I see if I have like 4 solutions to this, but they all involve shit that I don't really want to do. because it's effort. It's like it's effort for literally like nothing.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
reject that
I
one,
can
Dougie.
I can make it if Jay wants to, but I'm not gonna make it if he doesn't. That's on
No,
him.
that's fine. That's fine.
I'll say
Yeah,
my
just reject
take on
that.
it.
Go ahead, Vern.
Yeah, go ahead.
My take is, you place down a rank block, and you willingly put in a rank upgrade. You committed to it. Your fault.
WT.
Jay, I have a great idea. Make it a donor feature.
No, let's bank off the mistake.
Money.
Money.
Well, no,
If I get 15% cut, I'm gonna make it for free.
Okay, here we go.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Alrighty, so moving on. I think this one I will just talk to Guli about. That one's going to be a no for sure. It's adding haste beacons to warp mines.
No.
Under Armour.
What's the point?
Everyone's so lazy.
Honestly, they wanted everything to be free. Easy win.
The next one is from Alone. Take TCG cards away from Vogue Crate loot.
W.
Yes.
Yeah, people don't use it. Yeah, I can do that.
No one likes them.
No.
I already did that, by the way. Every single crate has been updated, and I've already sent the YMLs to Rain like a couple days ago. It's just a matter of them being put in.
Okay.
So that's already done and taken care of.
Thank you, Jordan.
Sounds good. Thank you. Add an in-game chat channel that would let us see what's going on the server while we aren't able to get on, and would let us message the server from the Discord.
No.
That makes a server really easily flooded, doesn't it?
It's really so. There's issues with it with Discord. It's called Discord Bridge or whatever. What do you call the server? We had it before and we had it in, but I think there was so many fucking issues that we had to remove it. I can't remember if it was lag or, like I said, like Val says, it was spam or some. Kilo, do you remember what the issue was? I can't remember what it was.
Issue was what? Sorry, I didn't listen.
Discord Bridge. So
there is not really an issue. I am making one. I was making one. I stopped on it because of 1.16.
I think as well it stopped people from getting in the game.
No, not even. That's not even the problem. It's more about verifying users and preventing spam and all that kind of shit. Like that's doable, and I'm developing one, but it just takes time. They will get it eventually. I'd never give it out to like normal players, anyways. Like too many.
Yeah, I mean, it just means anyone can join the fucking Discord and type whatever I wanted, and it goes into the server. You know what I mean? Like you could type in like, Doki's feet, and everyone can see that, and start to get that. You know what I mean?
I think making it where you can read the chat would be fun, just not typing in chat.
Like I said, that's what I'm literally making. It will be
reading the chat's a bit better, yeah.
You will be able to configure, but who can write and who can't. There is a verify thing, so you need to have been on the server once.
It's in right now. We can read the chat right now. Like where is it?
Yep.
It's just not a good one. It's inefficient and it actually doesn't cache.
Is anyone on the server right now?
I am.
I am.
Someone type in
type
something in chat. Yeah, Val just type poop. Like I can see that, so it is possible. Poop, just type poop. Atomic just ran SCT, staff message chat. I can see all this in the Discord. No use me tech. So.
Sehr gut.
Okay.
Imagine Nicholas, who is
put it down as a no for now, Dougie.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Gengar. Sorry.
Imagine Nicholas, who is currently banned, and trolling through the Discord server.
Well, that's the thing. That's why you need a verify mechanism behind it, and that just doesn't exist. That's what I mean by bad bridge. It's literally just like sending shit from Discord to the server, nothing else.
All right, let's move on.
Anywho, we're gonna move on now. So making trade sim available for everyone as a Dex rank up reward. You have trade machines. What?
Oh, trades.
People are just lazy once again.
Be unlazy.
Again, I don't mind that. I don't mind that, but yeah, it's just lazy. Like I'm fine with adding it. Is it needed? Not really, but you know. Personally, I kind of like the idea of getting someone to trade with you because I remember the old games.
Yeah, it's very nostalgic.
I like that. Yeah, trading your Hunter to get a Gengar. Let's go.
What do you call it? In 1.16, there's a new item called the Trading Cable. It's a stone before evolution for trade.
So what is a Gengar? What do you do?
It's a Lincoln card. It came from Legend Arceus. So now you give like Waterstone to Eevee, and Eevee becomes Vaporeon. You give a Link card to like Haunter some shit, and it becomes a Gengar.
So in 1.16 you can actually do trade. You got like a trade sim item. Okay.
Yeah, so it's redundant. Because I
just
get
strip on my mouth. That was not tasty.
Basically.
Anyway, we go next.
Anyway, yeah, so I'm just going to stick to the ones that have like an overwhelming positive feedback.
Yeah.
So the next one is going to be from Carrot Top. It's a claim ban feature so that those with player warps can keep undesirables away. Is that something that's
sort of
possible?
ban people from the claim?
Yeah.
Let me check to see if it's possible.
Isn't that a thing staff can do? It's done with Camp's map art area. No one's allowed to enter it unless he is you trusted.
That's for claim flags.
Yeah, you can do that yourself with claim flags alone. You just type /CF in your claim and
it got removed.
No, you can't. You can't.
You can't do that anymore? Why?
Yeah, because you need claim admin for that, and there's a reason for that. I'm pretty sure it's
of your own claim.
Yeah, but you can't modify everything. The problem behind that is that's like a whole permission system of claim flags, and that has never been set up on Meadows. And particularly, I don't think it's a good idea to give them the permission to ban players from their claim. That way, they can, for example, trap people. They can troll even more. It's not a necessary feature, in my opinion.
There is something we're looking into with 1.16 because I'm looking at a different claims plugin, and that does have that feature where you can kick people to your claim if you don't want to.
Yeah, kicking is fine, but banning
is... you can put in like possible 1.8 or 1.16 feature, Dougie, because that's what I'm looking into.
Okay, sounds good.
So Jay, there was an issue with that claim flag. People would claim giant fucking spawn platform on your giant zones, and no one could enter it.
Oh, you can walk.
Someone did that right in front of an Ultra Space Warp. That when Ranger said, "Fuck it, no one's having that permission anymore," and we removed it because people were trolling, being a dick with it, or really inconvenienced.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that's smart.
We need to not have it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the 1.16 anyway is going to be like a kick one anyway. It's not going to be
kick is fine.
Yeah.
Do not allow like permanent like
ban
not allowed to
everyone.
enter
Yeah,
because that's just a dick move for the other players.
Like a 30-minute kick.
I think you just kick them out, and I don't really know how it works. I haven't really looked into it yet, but I know it has a feature. I think it's called like advanced claims or something. Yeah.
So
anyway,
moving on. The next one was from Bottom Tier, and it's about tournaments every 2 weeks. Are we doing that? Are we consistently having tournaments every 2 weeks?
Working on finalizing all that. I'm actually going to post something about that soon.
Okay,
I'm literally just going to start doing it. Like, I'm going to run like Little Cup and stuff as well.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I think having like fun versus like competitive, that's the difference. Like Scarf's one and non-competitive, which is good, but I think having like LC is also really fun, which is considered competitive.
That's a topic we can talk about later, but
absolutely.
Just one quick thing of it.
Yeah.
Working on rulings as to how they're going to be hosted, because they definitely need to be changed in how they're hosting, and there's a lot of people that came in back recently that it's nothing against anyone, but of course just, like some people just aren't familiar with how they should be hosted and stuff like that. So that's also why it's going to warrant like a rule set. So
yeah, I would like to see more of the, I would like the more events the better in my opinion, because it keeps us so right.
Yes.
Jordan, when you're finished with that document, if you could send that to me, I can put it into the server documents. I have a folder for it. Okay, sounds good.
Charlie, we could probably talk more on it in the gym meeting for tournaments when we get around to that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's smart.
Next one is instead of getting single random useless berries from answering trivia/scrambles, could we get like one rare candy or diamond like bingo or something slightly more useful than berries? Lol.
I mean,
Yeah,
diamonds are useless.
Hold on.
Diamonds are useless.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, I'm fine with candies to be fair. You know,
I don't
if we
know.
get like one candy or two candies for answering a question, you're competing against like 20 people. It's not going to be game breaking.
I don't
think
want
we
to
should
give
have
it to him
Blissey
because I didn't
trainers.
like the tone of their lol.
Hold on, let's let Sloth. Go ahead, Sloth.
I was just saying I didn't like him because of the tone of his lol.
Next suggestion looks like it's going to be add gassed tiers and blaze rods / powder as things to sell at the drop shop. We kind of talked about that already. That's something we might be able to do. Make it to where we can add texture tokens to evolved forms of Pokemon if possible.
Doesn't that only not work because there's not a texture for them?
Yeah.
There's just no texture for it.
So it can't happen.
Gotcha. Okay. It'd be really nice if we could buy texture tokens / keys from the store like we can with the rest of the crate keys.
That's dumb.
That doesn't sound dumb. A lot of people would buy it.
That's already in the store. Texture keys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it's already there.
What?
On a side note, I just checked out the range blocks for you. I can make that. It's actually easier than I thought.
Okay.
But yeah, it needs to be confirmed by Jay.
Absolutely. Next one was bring back / gems pay.
Yes.
What's going on with the gems plugin? Is that just something that
It's broken?
Just doesn't make
can we fix it?
Can I say something? Can we shut down 1.12, guys, and just move to 1.16 and do everything from the start?
You're not
please?
gonna have gems on 1.16 either.
Please. I know, but we can do so much new things. Like, things will work. Things will work. Can we just do? Like you can have cool hats. Like that's all you need. You don't need gems. You can have hats and balloons and stuff, which I'll show you soon. But you know, hats.
All right, the next one.
Make a owner.
True. That's a good idea.
The next one is from Carrot Top. Make a / restart command so you can see when the next restart is.
You already can do that.
Okay, Pog. Just didn't know how many of these have been implemented because
Not been there since the start.
I would like an NPC to do that personally. You know, you could speak to the NPC at spawn. I like NPCs.
You're an NPC.
Let's see here.
You could make a very cool thing
called
layout and then just display that to the player on their screen if you run the command.
Yeah,
that looks professional.
Some people don't like scoreboards.
Not scoreboard. The thing on the very top of the screen.
The pause bar?
No, the Pixelmon bar. There's a different one.
Where
you can display Pokemon sprites and shit.
Let's see here. The next one. Oh, people. No. Somebody. There was like an 100% upvote to ban Ghoulie and make Enigma owner.
I probably voted yes for that too, to be honest.
There's another textures competition. We just talked about that. Host Meadows says since there hasn't been one in a while.
Not in the server, or it wasn't.
What was Meadows says again? Was that just in the was that in the Pokemon competition?
It's what held. Yeah, and you had to do like all these competitions. Like there was a parkour.
It was Camp's one. Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, just put down then again like more events, Dougie. More range of more events.
Yeah, that just goes on to like events and overhaul, which Rain already acknowledged.
Meadows says Jordan Stinky.
True.
This one is kind of a quality of life suggestion. Add a +5 increment in the IV boost part of the Pokebuilder.
What does that mean?
So instead of pressing +1/+1/+1, you press.
You can already if it's the water dude one. It's right click, left click, and middle mouse button.
I can't remember if we're using water dudes on Kilo. I think water dudes one was borked.
Which one else? Which else? Hackers is not finished. There is no
Daniel
free one.
have one?
Does he?
I can't remember if we're using Daniels or something. Again, yeah, it's ease of life thing. People are being lazy though, so it's a bit of both. Possibly.
If it's from Daniel, I don't think you can. If you're lucky, it's water dude.
Possibly in the sense of put down this doggy. Possibly in the sense of if we change plugin, if we get a new plugin, which I think we're going to be getting soon. So future, yes. Like whenever Hako finishes his, we'll probably use his.
Sounds good.
If he ever finishes it on 1.12, you won't know. I don't know if he will.
Exactly, Kilo.
I'm pretty sure he's quite busy with other shit, with like Pixelmon's 1.16 release right now.
Fuck knows. Hako's all over the show.
Alright, so just moving on, we are basically done with the community suggestions. Did anybody have any remaining thoughts they wanted to add to any of the suggestions we talked about for the community?
Bang Gordon!
And server muted. No,
Fuck you. You can't hide the truth.
We didn't talk about it, but I think making it to where you can spectate in some of the events would be better. Because most people won't participate because they don't like the event. And they can participate in another way and have, like, enjoyment from watching.
Yeah, I like that idea. We could just make it like a spectating area in each of the events. I'm fine with that.
Well,
like do it above the sky, like old school style.
The only event that's really I would be heavily advised to put that in is hide and seek.
I think it's in Death Run too. No one lets you use, but none of the staff open it up. They won't let you use it.
What Death
like
Run?
Every Death Run, they won't open up the spectator area.
There's a reason.
What's the reason? Wait, that's not really weird.
You can glitch to the end.
But if you spectate, wouldn't you just be out of the event and you couldn't participate?
But if we leave it open without like knowing who's there, I'm gonna like watch everyone else in Death Run. It can get confusing.
Go ahead.
Wait, would that not go along with like anyone cheating during the events by using /flaw? They would be out of the staff size, or the people hosting it, and it would be the exact situation. You can /flaw through an area, or you can glitch through an area. It would be like under the same circumstance, wouldn't it?
I'm not too sure. Gengar would know about it, more about it.
So thank you.
If they ask to spectate, we can probably teleport them in. All you do.
Before I was staff, they would all just say no spectators. Like I remember whenever I first started, I wanted to spectate Death Run, and they're just like no, because it ruins the event.
Well, because
I know for hide and seek specifically, it got in the way of like the hosts trying to actually, or the seekers rather, like actually play the game. So that one's kind of obvious. For Death Run, I don't really know.
Can't you use like a spectator system, like where you go into spectate, or it's like invis?
That would be.
Don't know.
Spectate isn't a good idea because it's a game mode.
You can probably hijack Pixelmon spectating mode, or you can make a dummy spectator mode that attaches to a player and follows.
Okay, so I think we'll put a pin in that, and we can come back to that. Thank you, Carrot, for alluding to the fact that there is a message channel for this channel. So Carrot wanted to add that maybe to kind of counteract the, let's see, where was it? For the mint, maybe we could possibly nerf Pokebuilder. make it so that the IVs and nature changes and size changes, etc., don't get passed down in breeding. Thoughts about that?
Thing is, Poke Builder is meant to be a privilege, like to have. If we don't let them pass down nature from Poke Builder, it's basically just mints, but a different way to get mints, like paying for mints.
Yeah, it's like so much things has to be considered. Like, is this something that's like good for the server, or is this something people just want because they want free shit?
Thing is, I feel like Pokeball is a privilege to have, and we don't want to just make it something that's already existing and obtainable. We then make Pokebuilder redundant because this 1.12, we have been trying to put emphasis on Pokebuilder
But
and
even
move
then,
away.
Hold on, let him finish.
Hmm?
Go ahead, keep going, Gigar.
I mean, what you call it? Like, we ban golf balls because they'd be broken. We wanted to put more emphasis on Pokebuilder. So that way, I think we should still let them pass down, so Pokebuilder does not become redundant.
Go ahead, Ghoulie. He had some remarks.
Even then, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Even then, I don't even think people buy Pokebuilder tokens because they get free tokens in game, right, from certain things they use on Pokebuilder, right?
Yeah. I haven't passed.
Yeah, what do you mean, stuff? Oh, you have in the
bought
past?
Pokebuilder tokens.
Yeah, I just don't think too many people have. Again, because we look at other servers. Other servers, I don't even think people give out Pokebuilder shit for free, like obtainable for free. I think it's just a donator thing. So yeah, I think what we're doing is, I think what we do is like more than fucking enough.
Yeah.
We shoot ourselves in the foot so much. Well, I don't like to be a greedy fucker.
So I think we're going to move on to staff suggestions. There's not nearly as many staff suggestions, but we will see. Ruh, who chatted in the staff suggestions channel? Stop that. Bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. My fault. My bad.
So the first suggestion was from Jay, and it's for daily rewards. They said, I overheard the possibility of Battle Pass being removed. This would be a good switch to keep players getting on. How it works: when you log in, you can claim your daily reward. Once you claim the one, the next day you can claim the other. If you do not get it done on the day of your streak, it stops and you start from the beginning. The rewards would get better over time, keeping players engaged, possibly starting with rare candies, and then moving to things such as park balls, random shinies, etc.
I've got a good argument for that. It keeps breaking, and it's annoying to fix.
With Battle Pass or daily rewards?
No, daily rewards. Like, every time it works, and it breaks, then it works, and it breaks.
But always the plugin. We could try for a better plugin.
We used to do it for the...
I'm down to do that.
Okay.
We used to do it for the events before. Like the Christmas event had a daily login thing.
Yeah.
Where you would get a reward every day.
And then it broke.
Like a textured one.
Yeah, we would just need to check out a few different plugins, I think, to see which ones work best, because I'm sure there's, especially on Suika, like, I'm sure there's a plugin that works really well with it. I think I've seen a few anyway, so yeah, I'm done. If we're removing Battle Pass, then yeah, sure, 100%.
Okay. Next one from Jay was simple as it sounds, rubies to gems. This could be in the rubies menu, somewhere to buy gems for rubies.
You guys can speak about that because I don't know too much about that.
I think it would be nice.
The only thing is, I don't know, because the only way you get rubies is either from the Tamer crate, and then if you answer questions correctly.
In bingo.
And bingo, yes. And bingo.
I think we are completely fine when it comes to the economy of gems and rubies. Like, I don't really see a point in this suggestion personally, because they are already very, very easy to get, as is.
Yeah.
As is everything.
Okay. And then the next one was the addition of shiny vouchers and hidden power vouchers and slash rubies. The slash rubies section of vouchers could have these vouchers added.
I don't see a reason why not.
I'm gonna go no because then that's fucking, you know.
Vote Crate has been updated to have both of these vouchers. That is why I am
we're
saying
just
no.
making stuff more easier and easier and easier to obtain, you know.
Yeah, I think if they're in slash vote, that's gonna be fine. We don't want to make them super easy to get, but we do want to make them at least accessible to some level. You got to work for it.
Yeah.
This was from Scarps, having a defined punishment system for our player base and staff base. That way we don't just have variable time frames for punishments. It is something that I am working on Yep, I am working on it. So it's coming, guys. Soon TM.
Soon TM, let's go.
Let's see here. Another thread was give staff access to slash TPs now that the tab no longer shows, so we can see if there's any issues with lag, etc. Oh, never mind. Rain did it. I'm assuming. I'm sorry, Carrot, not to sound insensitive, but whatever Carrot typed here is not a suggestion, but rather a response to what Val said, which was add Blissey trainers as players can't consistently battle ready mons. A time limit or lock can be added. Players don't Blissey train for each other 90% of the time because it's too boring and rare candies are very difficult to get.
The thing is, we said before we started 1.12, we didn't add it because last server, we felt like we was giving them out for free, like levels, and it made like grinding on the server not really worth it. You go to Blissey Trainer and you get level 100 way too easily, and it just ruins the fun of like staying on the server. It just giving shit out for free, and we are rewarding laziness, which we don't really want to do.
I mean, this is already talked about.
That's why I suggested a time limit, because it just makes it way like less free. But there's also the fact that it's really hard to already get high level mons. And like nobody does it either.
What about if we done something like not like a time limit, but made like an item? So it could be like a Blissey token or something that you could get from some way or another, either rubies or crate, and you could use, once you right click on it, it would teleport you to a Blissey training zone, and it would keep you there for X time and teleport you out again. You can teleport people in, but it means it would create a new item with rarity, and you would get a bit of Blissey training from it as well.
I agree. I just don't think
that could be a bit cooler, you know, but a bit more extra depth. Maybe there's a quest to start off to get one for free for everyone. If everyone done the quest, you know, and then from that there were rare drops from something else. So it create, you know, another economy item which people will want, plus, you know, another thing for people to get, and then another cool aspect. Plus like another cool UI for it.
I really like that. It's just like Blissey trainers should be available, or like Blissey training, because I don't think anyone grinds to level their mons. I don't think I've ever seen a person do it. They'll just wait till someone finally Blissey trains them. Like, I've literally put it off for like a week and a half till someone would finally do it.
See, I like ideas more like, you know, what I suggested were, you know, there's an extra item, an extra such and such, you know, a bit more depth than just, you know,
yeah, I like yours a lot more.
Or, you know, a rare candy shop. You know, you just buy your candies.
Brain
it's just so yeah, but it's so
I like your idea more.
You know what I mean? There's no depth to it.
To add on to that suggestion as something that's also being added in, I just put it in the chat, but I'll just state it again. Vote crates, all premium crates, kits when they get updated, and whenever Safari releases, we'll have the Den candies. So there will be a larger abundance of those candies, which in turn will just mean, okay, there's an economy for these candies. People actually use these candies to level up their mons versus just stockpiling like 2 double chests full of rare candies. So that's kind of, it doesn't completely solve the issue of the suggestion of people having a hard time leveling, but there are more sources being added. Is my point.
Yeah, well, I think we can do that. Like,
it doesn't necessarily. In my opinion, I don't think it's necessarily needed for Blissey trainers because, like Gengar said, we had that and it felt way too easy, and I don't really think we want to revert to that because, again, it's kind of a known thing for us. We give out things too much.
yeah.
Like
I personally don't even like Blissey training, but I think what I suggested could be a little
I really
bit
like
of extra
bullies.
stuff for people to do. And that's what I want people to be doing more things and getting more things and creating more things for the economy.
Go ahead, Gengar. Let Gengar go, and then Val.
Yeah, like Jordan's been saying, we're getting my way, and I feel like a lot of suggestions made by member is because they're lazy as hell, and I don't want to reward them. If you're being lazy as hell, your fucking issue, not ours. You do the work, we do our work. Fair trade.
He is right.
Go ahead, Val.
I really like Gully's idea. It makes it to where you can still grind, but still actually level your mons efficiently. So it's not like being lazy, but it's also you still get the thing you need to level your mons. Because like, I could not get my Serperior to level 62 for Leaf Storm without waiting for someone to Blissey train. Because high levels for like actual moves like Key Train and stuff, it's just really difficult without having Blissey trains, as there's nothing really efficiently to level your mons when they're that high of level.
I don't necessarily think it's that bad if you get like 3 Blissey trainers and have them set to like 1 battle a day, so you have 3 Blissey battles a day. That way you can train up roughly like 1 Pokemon a day.
Or like a team of 6 a day.
Maybe not even that. You know what I'm saying?
I think maybe even like less than 3, because that can get you like a whole 2 teams.
I just think having the option there to quickly level up like a couple Pokemon or something to add to a team that you already have that's existing would be beneficial and is something that maybe we shouldn't overlook.
Karen is saying that there's already a player warp that lets you get like to level 66 in like 12 minutes.
How?
Because they made an ocean platform.
Ocean trainers.
Yeah. And they're pretty OP. It's already publicly available for people.
Well, if that's the case, then we really don't need this.
I'll continue.
I'm just saying,
that's like a player made thing.
Yeah.
It's still publicly available though. You can't get.
But it won't be there for the next server or after a reset.
Well,
yeah.
It'll still be here. 1.12 is staying. It's 2 different servers.
But I'm saying after a reset or say like I don't know. Yeah, just basically a reset, I guess.
Yeah, so if we restart the server, then that player's not going to have that player warp anymore. Players aren't going to be able to go to it because it's not going to
1.12 won't be reset.
Yeah,
it won't be reset anymore.
See,
ever?
It's no, there's no point because the thing with 1.12 is we just had a reset. How long ago for that?
Like 6 months.
6 months ago.
6 months ago.
Yeah, so say a year because we do resets sort of maybe every 2 years. So another year or another year and 6 months, I'd say 1.12 is going to be dead. You know, I don't think people will be on that because most of the players are going to come in. They're going to be going to 1.16. The old players will still play 1.12 100%, but after a while, I think they'll want a fresh start and go to 1.16. So over a year and a half away, I don't think 1.12 will be around for another reset. If it is 100%, we can consider that. I'd be good if it did stay around because I like it, but I'm just trying to be a bit realistic with it.
Yeah, I would like to mention on the Ocean platform, it's good for getting to the lower levels, like level 66, but then it goes to like getting to level 80s. Like, it's just such a high increase of XP you need when you get to higher levels, that just doing that's going to take like triple the time to get to a high level.
What trainers have we got around Spawn the Battle right now? Have we got any?
None.
The 4 and the Mart.
Oh.
They
Yeah.
What
are.
level are they? What level are they, Jordan?
They go to
100s,
your
I
highest
think.
level.
Yep, they match. They're equal.
Can't you use those a
So
level?
I was
yeah,
gonna say
If they
another
match
yeah,
daily
up.
trainers. You
Hold on,
can't.
let Jordan go.
I was going to say, is there a way we can make the randomly spawning trainers like we suggested? Can we make those scale with level by any chance?
no,
I can't remember if it's a feature or not with Pixelmon. I can't remember.
because
What's the question?
Can you scale naturally spawning trainers in based off of players' party Pokemon level?
In 1.16.
Fuck.
Why wouldn't
For
you?
1.12, for 1.12, can you?
Obviously.
Is it in the whole con?
Should be, yeah.
Do you even know what we're talking about, Kilo?
Spawning in players. Trainers.
No. Is
No.
it possible
what?
to? Is it possible to make so when wild trainers spawn, their party of the trainer scales of the person who's going to battle it? So if you
Oh,
battle
yeah,
the
yeah,
trainer,
yeah,
it
yeah.
scales
That's
level.
not just That's not Hoko. No, that's just game. What's it called? Game difficulty. They should match up towards level 100. They should, depending on the player's party, on how far away the player is from the center of the map, and if I'm not mistaken, game difficulty as well. That's how Pokemon levels are being calculated as well. That's you can actually. Do you know the settings part if you go to the mod settings, Jay? If you click mod and then settings, that's where it's located as well. There should be a part where you can define how far players need to be away for the level, like how big the level changes.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Yeah.
Either way, we can do something for leveling, I guess. Either that be more trainers or the thing that I suggested, or people stop being lazy. We'll come to one of those conclusions.
Also, real quick, just one last question, just towards this question. I also have to ask: is there really any point outside of? Maybe I'm not aware, but is there really a point in getting a Pokemon to level 100 outside of maybe it learns a move at a very, very high level? Like, there's really, I feel like there's not a lot of points to level them on that highly, because, like, gym battles and stuff, you get scaled up. Your levels get scaled up in battles. Yeah, but they scale off of your level, too.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. Yep. So if you
Yeah,
have
they
a
do.
level 100 Mon, and depending on if it's a legendary, ultimate, whatever, it'll be like 120, 150, 130.
Isn't
Because
that a
that's
bit
what
flawed though? Because what if you do have one high level mon and the rest of your mons are pretty low?
Then that's on you.
That's on you. You need to make sure that you have all your Mons to relatively the same level.
But you can't get your mons to relatively the same level efficiently, like a high level.
You don't
That's
need
like
to
the
have them
issue.
at a high level. So if you have, the rest of your team are level 13 and you've got a level 50 Mon, it will scale up to level 70. So you need to make sure that the rest of your Mons are at that 50 level mark so that they are quote unquote scaled to the boss.
They call it. Kara also did just right. There's another way to defeat boss other than like actually attacking it. To do like perish song trap or some shit. It can't escape. It will die in 3 turns.
Yes.
If you have a party of 6, focus act, perish song, you win. Boom. And that's how you can defeat a like level ultimate boss with only like 1 high level and 5 little egglings.
Yeah, what's nice is even though that the boss's level is lower, because you're not level 100, you will still get the same type of rewards for that boss. They won't be any lesser if it's a lower level than say level 150. Okay, so this next section I'm probably going to leave to Ghoulie. Ghoulie, can you touch on maybe kind of what you're currently working on? I don't know if you want to spoil it for everybody, but just what your upcoming projects are for the server.
I can. Right. I'm gonna lag out for a little bit while I load up Minecraft so you can hear me go beep beep boop boop, boop for like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Right, let me look this up. We'll start with 1.16. Am I lagging it? Am I lagging it?
No.
Am I lagging it?
What are you saying?
No.
What are you saying?
Beep beep boop 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 boop.
What? Say that again. What?
Beep beep boop boop.
No, you're fine.
Beep beep.
Good.
Why? What? Who's server muting him? Stop it.
Hello, hello. Good.
Oh.
Am I lagging?
A little bit,
Yes.
yeah.
Is that lagging?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Kauf dir mal einen neuen PC.
Bop, beep, boop, bop, 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 beep, boop, bop, bop,
That's
boop.
good now. It's good now.
Okay. Right.
Oh, actually, it's good now.
You still good?
Yeah.
You are good to go.
What the?
Someone
Nasty.
taking a stroke? Someone? Fuck was that?
Not me
okay.
dying. I'm forgetting to move.
Take it away, Ghoulie, when you are
Yes.
ready.
Okay, jump in here. Okay, let me share screen. Okay, you guys can look at my screen. I'll wait everyone else for a second.
You, Jordan.
Jordan's the best.
No, I'm banning him. Right now.
Is everyone in? Is everyone in? Everyone watching?
No, not everybody's in. For those of you wondering, he's sharing 1.16 right now. You might want to look at it.
So I'll explain anyway. 1.16 is obviously going to be one of the main focuses, for the future. I don't know if 1.12 is going to be still obtained as a kilo. Is it going to be still maintained by the mod itself?
Actually, I don't know. I'm
know.
pretty sure they said there won't be like major updates anymore.
So 1.16 is obviously going to be the future for Meadows and the versions above that, whatever Pixelmon decides to jump to. So we're obviously working on 1.16. We're getting, it's going to be a fresh new server, completely new server. You guys have seen the new logo for the Meadows network. We're getting a new spawn made. I'll show you guys some progress. There's not much to show, but there's some stuff. So what I've been working on is essentially, so you see the snazzy little tab menu. This is for obviously 1.16, the Blossom server, which will be the main 1.16 server on the network. What you can do with 1.16 is so much more cool shit than you can do with 1.12. Like, it opens in a lot of doors. 1.18, which I'll get into, you can do even more cool shit. But with 1.16, you can do a lot of cool shit too. So, for example, right now, look at me. I have a fucking air balloon. I have a balloon. I have a farmer's hat on. I'm running around. I'm chilling. So you can get a bunch of cosmetics, and we've actually got a few cosmetics custom made so far. And we got like a Miss Maggie's hat, and we've got an Eevee ears and stuff like that. So we're gonna have like features like. So this is like the cosmetics menu. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. I'm wearing a fucking hot dog. We're gonna have we're gonna have a lot of cool cosmetics in this stuff. I'll show you. Like, I haven't added these in the menu and stuff yet, but look at my flamingo hat.
Do the lightsaber.
I'll do the lightsaber.
Lightsaber?
Yeah, you can do a lot of. I'll do the lightsaber. But I'll show you some stuff. You can dye it different colors and stuff. Like, say if you want to dye your I don't think you can dye the hot dog. So you can dye the sombrero. You can dye it. Whereas
I wish we could dye the hot dog.
you can dye this thing. this banner and stuff on your back for your flag represent, you know,
Oh,
you want to
that looks
represent Team
cool.
Magma, you know, stuff like that. Let me take this off. And also do cool things like this. So there's a lot of sprays in there. Is it Shift F? There we go. Like you can put like those spray paints down and they'll, you know, despawn after a while. So we could have Pokemon sprays. You could have like your teams. So if you have like if you're like Team Magma, you could do like a Team Magma spray on the wall and stuff. You know, gotta represent. So there's all cool stuff we can do, like, you know, these new blocks for like vending machines.
Lightsaber.
Yes, lightsaber. Okay.
Lightsaber.
So there is a lightsaber. So let me find it.
Oh my god.
It's right here.
Oh my god. You can craft them?
I can make them craftable. I can, you know, do a bunch of stuff, but like you can turn it off and on. Ooh.
Will there be a use for it, like the weapons, as they have
No,
no
it'll
use
be
right now?
mostly cosmetic. On this server, it'll be cosmetic. On the 1.18 server that I'm going to be working on, there will be use for like hollow shit. But this is just, these are just going to be cosmetics and like collectibles and stuff. So, you know, you can get like, I'll show you guys. Fucking demon wings and stuff, and like there's a bunch of fucking cool things you can do. So we're gonna have a bunch of Pokemon cosmetics, new things, new things to collect. Yes,
You
yes.
could combine wings with fly. You could sell wings together with that.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, so much stuff.
Then you have cosmetic. The thing is, that's the only like the thing you can sell on a Minecraft server without fearing that your server could potentially be shut down by Mojang.
You can sell any cosmetics. Cosmetics
So
don't.
yeah, so I'd
you learn.
heavily economize that instead
Yeah,
of
you
giving
can
it out
sell.
for free.
You can sell any cosmetics. You know, have all furniture and stuff for your crib. There's so much stuff you can do, and we're going to have like a bunch of stuff in 1.16, so a bunch of these collectibles, which is going to be like going to have really rare ones that you're going to get from certain events. You know, you'll only be obtained once, because I like exclusivity. Me and Rain disagree on this. I like exclusive stuff. For example, if you guys remember the Mechanical Dragonite from gym tournaments, you know, that was like a rare thing, rare Medonians people got for like winning competition. And I'd like to keep it that way, and only a few people have them. But you know, Rain likes to re-release them, which some people like, and then some people don't. Yeah, so it's just me and Rain. You know, I get why people like it. Like Rain likes to re-release stuff because it lets more people get them, which is cool. But then I like to keep things exclusive so people can flex. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have a bunch of different stuff.
You need to
recycle some store.
No. You need to re-release something, but change it up.
Change up a little bit. Yeah, we could do stuff like that. But yeah, so we're gonna have a bunch of cosmetics, stuff for people collecting all that stuff. The new spawn, we're gonna have more plugins as well. So you know, over here, I've been working on a few things. So it's a little coin flip. So you can do coin flips. You know, you can join people's coin flips for money and stuff. So more gambling stuff. You'll like that. And down here, you can also do new things, which I'm working on right now, getting made. So I'll show you this. So custom UIs. So God. You know, this is just a showcase one for now, but this is a pre-made one. But I've actually got one made for us, which I will tease right now in the chat. So I just paid to get this customly made today. Oh, she's been working for a few days. But if you guys look into chat channel for this staff meeting, do not leak this, by the way. Do not send this out. This is only for staff to see. That's going to be the new profile for, you know, you can see other people's profiles and stuff like that. You can see your own profile.
Oh, that's cool.
You're able to display your rank, check your badges. So the profile thing,
I'm leaking.
You just go up to another player and you click on it, or you shift right click, I think, and it opens their profile and you can see their stuff. And I think you can see if you do slash profile too. This is a default one, but ours will be like that soon. And it'll show you what cosmetics and stuff you're wearing on the right hand side, so you can flex, you know, your rare shit to all the other trainers and stuff, you know. So it's bunch of essentially 1.16, fresh server, done different way, a lot of new ways to do Pixmon. I want to revamp a bunch of stuff, cosmetics, UIs, shit that looks nice, new quests, and a lot more. I feel like it's going to be a lot more A lot cleaner and a lot more like interactive, I guess, than 1.12 is. Because 1.12, I think, is so stale for everyone now. 1.16 is going to be a breath of fresh air in a way.
RGB colors.
Yeah, there's RGB colors as well. If you look at my name in chat, my name's got this fancy little gradient across it. We can do a bunch of stuff like this. You can do, there's so much stuff you can do. So that's what I'm pretty much working on in the background. I'll show you guys a quick tease of the new spawn. There's not much done to it at all, but the builders are working on it. So yeah, this is the new spawn area. There's not really much buildings in it right now, but this is the terrain and stuff. I think it looks really nice. Actually, it's really clean.
How much for it?
It's still being worked on. I paid $450 for all this one. $450.
Okay. Interesting.
So of course I suggested terrain's done for now. I don't think it's even completely finished yet. But this is going to be the EV training area. This is like the current build he's done. If we don't like it, we can get him to change it, but this is the one he's done for now, which I actually like. I think it's nice. It's not too big, it's not too small. I think it's nice for EV training, and it's different. You got this nice little fucking casino type thing.
That guy.
I tried to throw the Pokemon. No, kid, I think there's a different guy. This guy is just a builder.
I know him. I know.
Do you know Knight? I think Knight's fine. But yeah, I like this little builder. I think it's. I don't even know what you call this.
No, Carrot. That's a very bad idea.
Like a podium. Do you want the car set?
It's a gazebo.
But it's so much better than 1.12. I think maybe it's
closed down 1.12.
Now,
what?
I'll get into this because Carrot brought it up, and I'm glad he did. Personally, it would make things so much fucking easier for us to shut it down and just release 1.16 when we're ready. But that's going to come with so many more issues as well. Like, it's easier for us, as in like me and the higher ups, to just when we got 1.16 hammered out and everything's looking fucking fresh and clean and poggers, we could just shut down 1.12 and everyone can move over, and it would be simple as that. But then it creates more issues with the player base because the player base always
way too unstable.
Oh no, not at the moment. I mean, not at the moment. I don't mean stability.
It's not gonna be stable. It's not gonna be stable for the next 2 or 3 months. That's my guess.
I know. I know. Like the plugin or the mod itself isn't stable, but I mean more on the side of, players obviously have stuff on 1.12.2 that they want to keep. They're gonna want to transfer things over. They're gonna want to transfer ranks over. They're gonna want to transfer pokes over. If it was the case, if everyone was fine with just wiping and starting fresh, I'd 100% close 1.12 down and we'll just start on 1.16 when we was ready. But I don't think, sadly, no one thinks the same as that Carrot. Again, it'd be easier for us and, it'd be much cooler and fresher and cleaner, but I think people would have an issue with it.
And another issue is that there is much content Meadows uses on 1.12 that won't get an update in the next 6 or 7 months.
Yeah, it just depends.
It's basically you're choosing between having gradients and custom models and custom textures and shit over not having like at least 50%, if not more, of the content. And I'm not
even then, Meadows doesn't use all content. Like, really doesn't.
You're aware what's gonna miss, right? Like the whole Pixelmon side mods, those are not being updated right now. And you're missing pixel extras. Obviously, there has been stuff implemented, but like all the custom shit from Flash, trainer commands, all that kind of shit is missing.
But don't forget, we wouldn't be releasing 1.16 till at least another month or two away, anyway, because, we still need to wait on this build being done. We still need to set everything up in the game.
I'm just saying, there is nothing that speaks for releasing 1.16 as a server that doesn't have like 4 or 5 devs working on making everything that's missing.
Well, let's put it down to this. Let's say 2 months down the line, when 2 months down the line, Pixelmon's looking 1.16's looking good, as in everything's cleaned up, or side mods released, and we have all the content there. I would be, like I said, it'd be easier for us just to delete 1.12 and work on 1.16 would be the main server. But the issue is players won't want that, and I'm sure some of you right here won't want that.
I want to stay on 1.12 forever. I'm sorry.
No, you don't. You don't even like 1.12.
That's not true. I like 1.12. But I've spent 40.
Well, thank you, Gully, for sharing 1.16. I hope the staff is excited as we are to be able to start rolling this out for you guys in the player base. Were you going to touch base on 1.18, or you just wanted to leave it at this one
I'll
currently?
touch on 1.18 just to keep everyone a little bit hype. So 1.18, I've started working on another project called Mine MMO, sort of a project. I wanted to do sort of for a while actually. Me and Rain seen a server a long time ago that had a lot of cool stuff, and I think that one was 1.17 when we looked at it. I was actually going to buy it back in the, well, I say back in the day, it was a few months ago I was going to buy it, but turned out blah blah blah. I didn't buy it because it seemed a bit of a scam or something. But yeah, so now that Pixelmon got updated to 1.16, we started looking around a bunch of servers, and then we started looking at a bunch of like possibilities, and that's when we found out we could do stuff with the GUIs, with the UIs, we could get the custom model and stuff for 1.16. Then that maybe look at 1.18 stuff, and you can do so much with fucking 1.18, it's insane. So I started looking around and found a few servers, and that inspired me. I wanted to start a 1.18 server. It's not going to be Pixelmon related. It's going to be like a adventure, quest, RPG, PvE, PvP. It's going to be an MMORPG server essentially. Picture like World of Warcraft, Guild Wars, RuneScape in Minecraft and MMO with cosmetics and cool stuff. I'll swap over version. I can show you a nice version. Yeah, so it's my MMO. I've got a Discord for set up at the moment. There's nothing really on it yet, but I'll show you guys some teasers. So we'll jump in here first. So this is a server. Still not much on it. I've just been fucking around with some shit, but I'll show you some stuff. Skog is run about here, so you can get you can get a bunch of cool custom bosses. Like, look at this guy. I'll show you him in action very soon. Bunch of custom abilities and stuff. We'll jump right into it. Let's go. This is the devs showcase of it. It's not going to be exactly like Hypixel Skyblock. So I'll show you what I mean. So we have a bunch of this stuff already, right? So like we've got something for Sloth right here. This is all, by the way, this is all done. This is all done in vanilla as well. Like there's no mods here. This is everyone can join just with a resource pack. They just download it when they join automatically. You can fucking come over here. You can play Little Claw Machine. There's so much cool stuff. I'm gonna show you guys everything. I have the Fortnite V-Bucks card, because you got to.
No.
Oh my god.
Alright, we go to the carnival part. So in here you can play games and you buy custom prizes for carnival. So you can come over here. You can play whack-a-mole. Like, look how cool this stuff is, and it gets fucking better.
You call it the horny bunker.
Is how it's called? No, it's not.
I just want to see dogs on.
If you guys like animals over here, use like bug stuff, so you can add all these bugs into the wild, into the wilderness. Butterflies. I think there's like spiders around, and you can capture them and display them in your base. I'm going to show you guys which laid. I'm going to do the server as well soon. I'm just showing you guys some of the content. That's Trev. I think Trev's seen some of this actually. There's pets. I'll show you guys the bosses. There's pets as well. So, like, this one of my pets, little tortoise. I can get on him and I can ride him and stuff. I'll show you guys some of the bosses. The bosses are cool, and then I'll show you guys some servers I'm taking inspiration from, and what I'm sort of doing like a merge of like two servers. So there's an RPG one called Windcraft. Most of you might know that. Cool RPG server. Yeah, no, it's Steve Ludo, yeah. Windcraft mixed with like another few servers called like Origin Realms and stuff, which is like a lot more cosmetic-y. I'll show you guys. But this is some of the bosses that we have. I'll show you the Tortara one.
Can I see Skog?
Yeah, I can summon Skog. This is a tortoise boss, which you can get the tortoise pet from, the one I was in writing. So what I'll do is I'll have like dungeons where you can venture through, you can beat the boss at the end, I might drop pets and rare armor. I'll give you come over to this shit.
Whoa.
My bow. Oh, no, don't die. Bitch. Shit's cool as fuck. I'll put the Skog in.
I want to watch you get Skogged on.
So he hits pretty hard too. He summons little roots in the ground, you'll see.
Oh, that's so cool.
There's so much cool stuff with these guys.
Will there be stuff like, I guess, magic or spells? Stuff like summoning roots
so
we're gonna
have classes.
Oh,
so you can level up your classes, level up your perks. I'll show you guys some classes I've been looking at. It's all going to be custom items, custom armor, all this stuff.
Wouldn't that be really expensive to get? Because this stuff seems like really hard to do.
Already spent.
It is Spigot. Everything is fucking cheap because it's being sold to the main the mainframe.
Well, this stuff isn't Spigot. This stuff is done by custom modelers essentially on
you know what I mean, like the mods and all that shit. Spigot is something very different. You can't compare Forge and Spigot because the difference is Forge does not allow you to sell shit technically. Spigot does. And
that's what I mean. A lot of this stuff is expensive though. Like some of it is expensive. We have a bunch of these bosses already. I picked them up. We have some cosmetics already. I'll show you once I jump back to the other server. So I want to get people working on this, but I don't want to take away from Pixelmon. So if anyone's interested in working on the new RPG server, let me know in DMs too. I'll show you guys some other stuff before we jump. And if you guys like Undertale,
watch yourself. You're gonna get canceled.
Wait, what? Look.
I got canceled for saying I liked Undertale. Oh, see, you're gonna get canceled.
It's okay, but then just shut up. I've never played the game. This is like an aquatic stuff over here, so you can get obviously custom stuff. Like look at all the fishies. Right, so I'll show you guys the server I'm taking inspiration from, and you guys can sort of see the sort of obviously most know Windcraft, so it's RPG server, but I'm also taking inspiration from this server, which is the more cosmetic-y side. So Windcraft has a more RPG side. This server has a more cosmetic side, which I'm gonna like fuse them both together. So this server.
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah, so like look at, you can see all the cosmetics and stuff. Like this guy's got the blooms. You can inspect his profile. Like we're gonna have a 1.16 and on 1.18.
These prefixes look so fucking bad, but everyone is using them. No,
I think they look really
so bad.
You can get quests and stuff. Like look at this is their little mascot. Yeah, you can see. You can fucking. I'll show you guys over here. So it has all the custom models and stuff, and their spawn for building. I'll show you guys the cosmetic. This is sort of the same cosmetics we're going to have in 1.16.2 over here. But it's also going to be in the 1.18 server. So you come in here. You've got like a bunch of cosmetics hanging up. You go into the wardrobe. And then you can like go through the menu and try stuff on.
Okay, this is actually strong.
We have this right now. This is the same plugin we have on 1.16, so we do have this. Like you can have little chicks in your backpack. Look at that shit. Why would you not want them? That's all I had. But like a fucking orange one. Let me see. There's a frog hat. The frog hat's pretty poggers.
The frog one.
A frog hat. Look at this. This dino hat. You want to see dino hat, Karen? Okay, we did. We put the dino hat on. The yellow one on. No, the yellow one looks horrible. Never mind. We put the bright. No, that looks terrible.
Oh, there are different shades.
The purple one. Yeah, there's different shades. You know, you can fucking.
This one's really cool. Though it's really big also.
Yeah, look at the size of this shit. We'll put the bunny ears on for now, and then we'll try on different few backpacks like Baby Yoda. You know, see Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
You know, he's just chilling.
Carrot costume.
Saxophone in your hand. You know, we're gonna have a bunch of stuff in 1.16 as well, which is good. Their lightsabers are better than ours. Look at theirs are better. For now. Like
Cat ears.
Cat ears? I think there is cat ears somewhere. Yeah.
I've seen devil horns. There's no way they don't have cat ears.
They should have cat ears, unless I'm just can't see them.
I like the Plague Doctor mask.
Oh my god, that's powerful.
Oh, that is ugly.
Is there no cat ears? Shit, there's cat ears.
Whoa.
The fuck?
Oh,
that's really cool. The fishbowl, and the fish actually swims around in the fucking in the tank.
So does anybody have any questions for Ghoulie very quickly about?
Yeah, you can ask questions while I'm doing this.
Ghoulie, how regularly do you shower?
Not very much these days. It's not
relating to what he's looking at, please.
I don't.
Oh, is there a time frame of like when this should be up? Like an estimate of in between when and when?
This stuff, I have no idea. But like, I can do the soy sausage.
Ghoulie 2025.
You know, you can. Like, I can floss. I can floss like though. Like, that's the main thing. Yes.
I need to DM you something because I don't know you're going to talk about it.
Okay, DM me. Yeah, so for this, it's not priority. 1.16 is priority first. Once that's all good to go and all out and everyone's having big poggers time, I'll be working on this in the background, and then, you know, once that's stable, I'll work harder on releasing this stuff and getting this stuff going. But I'll be working on the background, like I've already started on things, like you guys have seen. Yeah, so I don't know about time frame. I'm not going to put a time frame on it yet. It's going to be a while because I want to do like, you know, have a big spawn like this, and then it's going to be like an open world where you adventure through the world, different towns, different quests. You know, like all these NPCs you can talk to and pick up quests. You'll have levels, you'll have skills, you'll have dungeons to unlock, you'll have places to explore, caves to explore, fight bosses, tame pets, collect mounts, fucking crates. Like, you know, all this shit, like fucking, you'll have your own realm for building, your own housing area for building, or a resource world for building, or whatever. You can also do CAC W in this.
Yo, Ghoulie, real quick.
Yes.
All that's dandy and stuff, but what about the the casino?
The casino? Yep. There's one right here stuff. All right, we go over here, right?
Casino.
Right. And here, look, in here.
I'm gonna be a child gambler.
Look.
Is there any way
it's an arcade.
Let's continue.
Is there any way you can link the casino's profits to my bank account and I can run the casino?
Yeah. Plus we have Brian. Look.
Bet.
He's gonna watch this and kill me.
He's got a walker and everything.
Like you have like a VIP area for high rollers. Like I can't get in. You have to buy a high rollers pass. I think it's off this. Yeah. But you can't get in that area.
Okay.
But yeah, there's so much stuff we can do with this stuff. This is going to be 1.18. Like all this furniture you can buy in the furniture store and stuff over here for your little world.
I'll show you guys want it on record that Ghoulie said yeah to my idea of putting.
No, scam.
Linking my bank account.
Don't worry, Slot. I'll write it down.
No scammers.
Thank you.
Let me try and go to someone's realm to show them what they've got going on.
You okay?
Yeah, I'll check the inside game door, yeah.
Yeah. I DM'd you it now.
So, Guli, for sake of time and our poor staff that's already been here for an hour and a
Yeah,
half,
let me check in.
we probably should start wrapping up on your projects. Of course, don't hesitate to DM him if you ever have any questions.
It's
of
actually
course.
kind of important. I don't know.
I'll touch up on what Gengar DM'd me about, and then we can move on to okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Pretty much about okay, staff of 1.16 from 1.12 how that'll be working. Essentially we won't be transferring staff over, right? Like, because we won't just be transferring everyone over, because then there's going to be no staff in 1.12.
Unless you are me, you won't be transferred, basically.
Yeah, there's a few ranks. There's developer, artist, and something else. I can't remember everyone. Will be transferred over, but other ranks won't be, or other staff won't be. If you want to be staff in 1.16, you're going to have to, show you're worthy to be staff in 1.16. Show that you really want to be over there and you deserve to be over there. So hardworking staff are going to have over there too. It's going to be big job, especially from the start. So you're not going to be transferred over. If you want to be transferred over, put the effort in, put the work in, and then I don't know if I'll do some sort of application or something like that to show if you guys want to apply to move over, something like that. But just to make it aware, that not everyone's going to be moved over. If you want to be moved over, you're going to have to work for it and maybe do some sort of application to show that you want to be staff in 1.16. But yeah, so that's how that will work. And I'll let Doki take over now because I'm mentioning your guys' time.
Yeah, no,
also,
you're fine. Duck.
I love
So
Scott.
yes, I think an application for that is probably going to be the most time efficient way of kind of figuring out what's going on there. That's also something I can help put together once the time comes and it's needed. But moving from that, again, if you have any questions about the server, please let Guli know, and I'm sure he's more than willing to talk all about the fun things he's working on.
Yeah.
So moving on, I think this last bit's going to go pretty fast. So role classes, I'm currently putting together classes for each of the roles on the honor server. That is staff. So artists will get a class, builders, helpers, mods, you name it. Everything is going to get a class.
Reverse my class.
What do you mean by class?
You're special. So when you're hired on as like a helper, somebody's going to go through expectations, commands, everything that you will have available to you when you get hired on. It's mainly targeting new staff, but it may serve as a resource for current staff in case they aren't sure about what commands they have or they forgot what commands they have access to. So it's a resource for current staff and then also a very good resource for new people that are coming on. Staff rules. We are going to implement a staff rules channel. This will lay out what we expect from all staff members as a whole, and then procedures following that. So just general rules that I'm putting together. Soon TM, look out for that because that is coming very soon. Things that are common sense will be written out. So that there is that it's just everything needs to be known, transparent, so that, in case somebody's like, well, this wasn't in the rules. Yes, it is. It's right there.
One of them is that Jay is very small.
Yeah, that's
smaller than me.
Shut the fuck up, I'll beat you, will you?
You little midget.
You can call me a midget again, you little Irish cunt.
Anywho, getting refocusing here. So with staff rules, if there is a staff rule that I, myself or upper management, forgot to put onto the staff rules, please let me know because there are a lot of rules that I'm putting onto one channel. So feel free to absolutely take a look through them. If I seem to have forgotten something, or maybe you see that there is a loophole or something, let me know, and we'll get that addressed as soon as possible. Moving on to staff procedures. staff situations is something that has come up. We want to obviously make the staff team an enjoyable place to be. We don't want people witch hunting each other for just if it's just don't do it. And the way that we're going to prevent that is a tier system. So if a helper is doing something they're not supposed to be doing, and you are a helper yourself, seeing like your fellow helper not doing something they're supposed to be doing, do not handle it yourself. Bring it to a mod, or not even a mod. Bring it to a senior mod. If there's a mod that's seeing another mod doing something they're not supposed to be doing, bring it to a senior mod. Do not handle the situation yourself. I cannot make that more transparent. Do not do it. We will get mad at you if you do it. Just leave it to a senior mod. We will take it from there. You will not have to do anything. We may ask you for evidence, but other than that, do not handle the situation after that. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Can
Yes,
you please
yes.
explain it to me?
Yeah, no, Killy, no. So on and so forth. If there's a senior mod that has any issues, they will bring it to admin.
Me.
If an admin has a problem with another admin, it'll go to Rain, and if
You can
Rain
go
has
to me as well.
Yeah,
yes.
fuck you, Doki. I have a problem with you.
Yeah, well, fuck you too, I guess. Love you too. Anyway,
Hello.
so that's kind of
What?
how the tier system is going. We will have it written down in the this punishment document. Well, it's not a document; it's an Excel sheet that all of you will have access to see. Please do not leak it out to the public. It only stays with staff. It is staff information only. If somebody wants to know when they have a punishment wearing off, that is fine. You can pull that information. You can let them know, hey, your strike is wearing off this day, or your verbal warning is wearing off this day, but do not share the document with the general server. It is only for staff eyes.
Yeah, Doki.
What?
I don't know.
Anyway, so that document is also coming out again. I just got to community manager. I gotta have some time to get these documents done, but they are coming, so soon TM.
Soon TM.
Do you have any questions relating to staff rules, staff situations, role classes, anything like that?
If Jay is bullying me for my height, who do I go to?
Me.
You go to me.
You grow up and you understand that
No,
height
so-
is nothing to care about.
So what you do is you come to me, and then I politely tell you shut the fuck up and grow up.
Politely.
Yeah.
Politely. And then if you don't get the picture, I'll tell you it again.
But the thing, Jay called me the M word, midget. I am offended by that.
I'm taller than you, Gengar. You're short.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
grow up.
toe.
We've been here for
Grow up metaphorically and literally.
Anyways, we're getting kind of off topic. I want to make sure that you guys are released soon. So, relating to the topics that we've talked about today, are there any questions, any closing remarks before I close this up and send you guys on your way?
I think you want to ask me about anything to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
But expect to wait at least 3 to 4 business days for an answer in DMs.
Yeah, that's also true. That's why you should ask
That's
me
what you should
anything.
expect out
right
of
now.
Rain.
If you ask me stuff right now, that's fine. I'll answer right away.
Oh, I messaged you, Ghoulie.
Okay, yeah, I get you. I got you after this.
So looking in staff chat, Carrot, what was going on? You said that I said something too did you say scientifically?
Carrot didn't hear anything you said.
Oh,
so
okay.
we explained it to him.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Again, Carrot, if you need to DM me, we can also set up a call and we can talk. But if nobody has anything
Wait,
else,
I think Atomic does. What's up, Atomic? You got something to ask, Atomic?
Yes, that is a fun.
Well, you don't? I don't think he does. Okay, we go next.
There's one thing I want to say.
Is it relating to the topics we've talked about today?
No, but it's just for people to know that I am busy on Thursday and Friday, so if I don't reply to you on them days, because I have got DMs on them days, I am busy. I'm not ignoring you on purpose.
Being a
Stop
nerd.
ignoring me, Gengar.
Thank you,
He's all
Gengar,
nerd.
for bringing that up.
If you ignore me one
So
more time, I'm gonna stab you.
I don't reply to you.
What?
I am ignoring you. To make that clear as well.
I'm
Ew.
very busy, Cap.
Okay, Kiwi.
anyways, just fair. So Val, did you have something you wanted to add before I make this next comment? Yes, no.
No.
Okay. Again, any comments after I wrap this up that you come up with, please, you can DM me. I will more than likely respond. That being said, if I am for some reason gone and there is a staff issue that arises, please do not hesitate to bring it to upper management. Ideally, I would like you to bring it to Gengar before you go to Rain and Ghoulie, because Rain and Ghoulie are very busy, obviously, with these projects that are coming up. They may not be responsive, and it's not because they don't want to talk to you. It's rather because they are busy. Which is why I'm here. Most of the time, I will be here. There's no reason why I would be gone unless it's for my wedding anniversary that's coming up in a couple of weeks.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. So I am going to be gone from the 24th of this month to the 28th, but then after that I'll be back. So during that time, if you could take any staff issues to Gengar, do so. You can message me, but all I'm going to do is reroute you to Gengar. Go ahead.
The 28th, guys, I will be at a large tournament in London for the whole day for the 28th. Luckily, that's the day you return. Yeah.
So, thank you. Gengar, I'll probably touch base with you afterwards to see if I can't get any get information based on when you're going to be gone. As far as the other staff members for you guys, if you foresee yourself going to be taking a couple days away from Meadow, or you're going to be going on a vacation, a heads up is going to be very helpful. I don't need to know where you're going. I just would like to know when you're thinking of being gone. That way I can let upper management know, so that we're not like, oh my god, this person has been gone for 3 weeks, what's going on? So just communication is really important so that we know what's going on.
We could make a channel called Clock Out.
We could make a channel. As far as if Gengar and myself are gone, please take any inquiries up to senior staff, and they will probably loop me in anyways, or Gengar and myself in. But just so you know, we are here to help for any issues that arise. So we are your resource. So lots of things coming up. If you guys have any questions, please let us know. Otherwise, if nobody has anything else, I think everybody's good to go.